I want to talk about the Big Idea Mastermind and tell you why I believe it's my opinion that it's a scam and why you should not be joining it. First off, there's actually two things about it. Number one, the owner of the company, Vic Strishus, this is what he looks like right here, he has a very questionable past, and I'm going to be talking about that in this video. And the second thing is that the company itself is a huge referral network into another company called Empower Network. And I personally believe Empower Network to be one of the biggest pyramid schemes ever invented in online marketing. Um, just to show you real quick, what happens is that when you look at the Big Idea Mastermind website, here it is right here, and you join the Big Idea Mastermind, it says that you can, get the Big Idea Mastermind 100% free. This is not really true. What happens is that once you click on the sales page, right here, it's going to take you to this place. This is the official Empower Network sign up page that I was telling you about, the program. And here, what happens is that if I register for this program, it's going to cost me about $25, I believe, to initially get access to Empower Network. Once I pay the money, in most cases, the $25 is going to go to Vic. And any future purchases I make through Empower Network, some of them can be hundreds, some of them can be thousands. A large portion of that money is actually going to go to Vic himself. So he's referring you into Empower Network so he can make money. Now, in addition to that, he's also giving you training to help you promote Empower Network as well. And what happens is with Empower Network, if I was if refer about maybe say 10 people, get them to join Empower Network, I would make sales 100% commissions off about 5 or 6 of them. The other 4 or 5 would actually go to what's known as my upline. So in this case, the upline means someone that referred you into Empower Network. So to use this example, if I was to make the 10 sales, I would make 100% commissions off about maybe 5 or 6 of them, and the other 4 or 5 would go to the upline, which in this case would be Vic. So in addition to making money off people that he's referring into Empower Network, he's also going to make money off people that are referred by his referrals, if that makes sense. It's not really that difficult to understand. It's a pyramid type flow where the money goes up. And it's one of the reasons why I believe Empower Network is a gigantic pyramid scheme and a scam you should stay far away from. Additionally, what you need to understand is that I talked about before, the $25 that it costs to join Empower Network. In addition to that, there's other offers that Empower Network doesn't tell you about until after you join. And those offers are in the hundreds or in the thousands, which are optional. You don't have to buy them if you don't want to. But if you want to promote Empower Network and make the most amount of money possible, they require you to buy those extra things so you have the right to actually promote them. And that's how they get a lot of people to buy their high-priced offers. So if you buy all of their stuff, which is considered to be going all in, that's what they call it, you're going to be paying over $5,000. And plus, there's going to be monthly fees. Now, there's a lot of people that believe that if I refer 1 or 2 people into the program, that I can break even and make huge commissions from now on and be financially independent. Technically, that's true, but I've seen statistics from Empower Network themselves. They try to decorate their numbers to make it look like everybody's making money through their system. But in reality, if you apply the investment of $25 to $5,000 that a lot of people will be paying, you're going to come to the conclusion, as I did, that less than 1% of all of Empower Network's affiliates actually end up making money for Empower Network. That's a pretty crazy number to consider. So most of the time, most people that sign up to this program are not going to end up profiting. That's what you need to understand. And the upsells like I said, they don't tell you about them until after you join. Vic does talk about it in his homepage over here, but most people believe that they get so much for the $25 initial investment. They really don't. They just get a blog, and that blog supposedly gets, high prestige in search engines, which I don't believe is true anymore. But that's beside the point. Long story short, I believe it's an unethical company. I do not recommend it. It's my personal opinion. I believe it's a scam. And the Big Idea Mastermind, because it's connected to it, I also believe that it's a scam as well. Now, in the beginning of this video, I talked about how Vic also has a very questionable history. And one of the things he's been convicted for in the past, this is a video right here. There's a link below this video that's going to take you to this page. And this page basically talks about all the stuff that I'm talking about in this video, why Empower Network is a pyramid scheme, why the Big Idea Mastermind is not worth joining. And you'll also find a YouTube video here of Vic Stris, who is being convicted of insurance fraud. This happened when he was younger. His name at the time was Vitaly Strishus. And right off the bat, I just want to point out that even though my name is Vitaly, I have absolutely no association or relation to Vic whatsoever. Now, I believe that Vitaly Strishus changed his name to Vic after this thing happened to cover up his past. There are a lot of people that question him on this kind of stuff, including me, and I just would not trust anyone who's had this kind of thing happen in the past. There are people that believe that he's, changed his ways and he's a good guy now. I'm not one of these people. He could be a good guy, but I just don't believe in Empower Network or the Big Idea Mastermind in general. Now, in addition to that, Vic is also noted for creating other online marketing programs. Here are at least 4 of them. I'm not sure if there's more than 4, but these are at least 4 that are definitely still around. Now, I've been looking at reviews from people that have been part of these programs, and some of them are happy. They say he gives you great information from these programs, but there are some people that are saying that, and this is almost very common to hear, that they're not happy with it, and one of their major complaints is that they are told that they're going to receive a lot of information from these programs, but that information never comes. And what happens is that eventually the company gets shut down, gets opened up under another company by the same guy, Vic Strissos, and the same kind of formula continues. And from what I understand, all of these companies right now are linking to the Big Idea Mastermind, which again is referring people into Empower Network, from which Vic will make a lot of money. Now, one of the other complaints that I've seen is there have been speculations of stolen affiliate links. There's another video on the page that's below this video that shows a woman, again, it's a YouTube video, where she believes that her subscribers and her affiliate links are being stolen by other people that are within the program. Now, whether it's Vic or some kind of other affiliate, or maybe the program itself that is doing this, I don't know. I'm speculating, but you should watch this video and be aware of this kind of stuff. Because if this kind of stuff really is happening in other programs, I would be very, very cautious to ever have any kind of association with Vic in the future. I personally will not be joining the Big Idea Mastermind or any of his other programs just because of the shady history altogether, and because it's Empower Network that's involved in that. And finally, there's 2 other things that I want to talk about. This could be paranoia. This may not be true, but after seeing so many red flags with Vic, you know what, anything that pops into my head, I will take seriously. And in this case, it's the video where he advertises himself. He's driving a really fancy car, I think it's a Ferrari, and then he's advertising a really big mansion that you think is his. I don't think either of those things are his. Not the car, not the house. I took a screenshot over here of the YouTube video where he talks about where he's driving the car. And if you see this little area over here, you see there's the keys, and then there's a white tag. Now, I don't know people that actually drive with these kinds of tags in their cars unless it's a rental. And I also saw from another website, another guy that believes that the Big Idea Mastermind is a scam, he points out, and he actually provides a link to the same mansion that you see in the video with Vic Strissos, that mansion is actually not his, that it's up for rental. Whether or not this is true, I'm speculating, but like I said before, the guy has a very questionable history, and I just would not trust him personally. That's my opinion. You can certainly do what you want. But again, I do not recommend Big Idea Mastermind. I do not recommend Empower Network altogether. I do not believe it's an ethical way to make money online, because you're really referring people into a program that really encourages them to invest a lot of money into the system. Most people will not make money with the system for whatever reasons. I think it could be either because they're lazy, maybe they're not following the program, and even if they are, you're looking at a lot of people that are promoting Empower Network and the Big Idea Mastermind, which means there's a lot of competition. It's probably going to be very, very difficult to make money with this program. Hence the whole less than 1% of all its affiliates make a profit. But that's really all I wanted to talk about. And if you have any questions about the Big Idea Mastermind, Empower Network, you can ask me under this video or on this page that I'm looking at right here, which there's a link provided below that you can take a look at. Like I said, if there's any questions, feel free to leave them. And thank you for watching this video.